Okay, so hello everyone. Now we are going to read SQL. So in this video I will talk about some basics of SQL so that everyone can move ahead. Okay. So yep. When we talk about SQL, so there are four categories that comes into SQL. So the first category is DDL. Okay. Second category is DML. Third category is TQL and the fourth category is TCL. Okay. So DDL is known as data definition language. So in data definition language, there are those queries that can change or alter the database structure. Example of these queries are like drop. Second is like truncate. Okay. So in truncate actually doesn't change the structure of database, but truncate can't be rolled back. Means once we do truncate, we can't undo it. So the question is, what truncate do? So actually we know what is delete. By using delete we can delete one row. Truncate is used to delete bulk data, but the difference between truncate and delete is that delete can be rolled back, truncate cannot be rolled back. So the rollback thing comes inside the TCL. Okay, and in TCL we have some other things also, like we have save point and commit. So what are these? That we will see later. In DML we have insert, delete, and so on, that we will see later. In DQL we have like select queries, and in DDL we have other things also like drop, truncate, alter, and so on. So these are some basic stuffs that we find in these four categories of SQL. So DDL stands for data definition language, DML stands for data manipulation language, TQL stands for data query language, and TCL stands for transaction control language. So regarding these stuffs we will see later, and we will move into more details, but till now this is the basic definition actually. So SQL consists of these four things, and then coming to some basic queries, like first of all we have to create a database. So to create a database, just we have to write this basic statement: create database name. So just write this, and inside of database you can write your name or any name that you wish as a database, and so by this statement you can create a database. Then selecting database, just you have to write use and this database name. So suppose if you have created database like create database result, then you can write here as use result. So now we can move to that database result, and you know that database is collection of tables. So inside result we are going to create a table, like we are going to create a table of result class 10th. Okay, so this is a table name result class 10, and this is the marks, which is the column name, and this is its data type. So this statement is used to add the another column inside the table. This is the alter table result add id varchar 10. So add command is used to add a column name that has the id and its type is varchar. So here I have told that alter is in DDL, so I have just stated it right now only, So because we were using this inquiry, rest thing we will see later actually. And then inserting values. Okay, so there is in inserting values we can use two things. So we can either directly insert values, like insert into table name values, and values we can directly enter, or we can first give the column name and then we can give the value. So actually suppose that we have two columns and we are entering only one value. So SQL doesn't know that for which column this value should be, so it shows error at that point. So if there is no column mentioned, we have to provide value for every column, and that is what we are doing in the second statement. Here we have the query name, so here we have the column name and then we have its values. That's it, simple. And then in another query we are going to delete a row. So we are going to delete a row where id is null. So it is a very simple statement, and this will delete only those rows where this condition is true, as simple as an English language. And here it is truncate table name. So it will delete each and every rows of that table, because we are not using any where condition here, and that cannot be rolled back. So truncate comes under DDL. Okay, so for the part 1 only this much is enough. I hope that all have just kick started the SQL, and soon we will move inside more detail. So thank you.